Well, welcome to this Dwysdom training video for adding a blog post on your WordPress site. Now you'll see I've got a very plain home page here at the Dwysdom training site for WordPress users. And the first thing we're going to show you, if you don't already know, is how to log in. Now, when you have a domain, and if you don't have a domain or WordPress hosting yet, go to the Dwysdom.com website and check out the 10 steps to getting your own WordPress site or WordPress sites for the rest of us. And you'll see that the way to log that in after you have your domain here is to put wp-admin at the end and hit enter. Our login box will come up and we'll log in. And here we are at the WordPress dashboard. Now, they're all very, very similar. You'll see things along the left-hand side here. There are some plugins in here from previous themes, and we'll talk about that in another video. But today's focus is on adding a post, scheduling a post, and editing it if necessary. So let's go over here to the left-hand side of the dashboard here, and you'll see under the menu post, this is where we're going to add blog posts. Now you can list all the blog posts you may currently have if you've already done one, but if you're watching this video, it's very likely that you haven't. So we're going to go to Add New and click Add New. And the next screen that's going to come up is our Add New Post screen. Now it's pretty simple. There are a few things in here that don't show up in every theme, and we'll talk about that again in another video, but we're using the 2015 theme that comes default and native to WordPress. Now, let's say we wanted to talk about something interesting, and we needed to put a title here. Now, if you'll research copywriting and check out some experts like Amy Porterfield or Seth Godin or others that are experts at copywriting, you're going to want to catch the attention of the reader with a catchy headline. In this instance, though, we're just testing and showing you how to add a new post. So I'm just going to put test post number 1. Catchy name. A couple of things we can do here. You'll notice we've got an add media button here. We've got all kinds of tools for editing and creating our WordPress post here, but we're just going to type in a couple of sentences here, and let's just go ahead and do this right here, and then we'll show you what it looks like, and then we'll make a couple of modifications to it. This is a test catchy sentence. All right, so we've typed in a couple of things there. We haven't added any media yet. You'll notice over here to our right, you can save that as a draft if you're not ready to publish it yet. You can publish it immediately, which is the default setting here where it says publish immediately. The visibility is public. If you had a site that required users to log in to see their content, a membership site of some kind, you could edit that or have it private so only a few people could see it. But let's go ahead and show you this. You can change the date and the time. We're going to go ahead and publish it immediately, and I'll show you what it looks like, and then we'll do a couple of things to it. So let's go ahead and view the post. I'm going to right click it and open a new link. And we'll show you what we just did. Now this is test post 1 as it shows up here. In your permalinks, you'll want to go ahead and change, which is under settings, to permalinks, change to the post name being the default name. And this is our title, test post number 1. And these are the sentences we typed. This is a test WordPress blog post for users who are new to WordPress. And this sentence is the second sentence, and you'll see here the date it was published, the user, and that's me, and we can also edit it since we haven't logged out yet. But let's go back here to where the post resides, and there's a couple of things we can do that are cool here. Obviously, we can add new sentences. This is a new paragraph. We can also put headings on this, which is important for search engine optimization. And the way we do that, our current default typeface is paragraph. What if we put heading number 2 there? It'll make it bigger. See that? That's important. We've got a new paragraph here. What if we wanted to install a photo here? Could we do that? Well, let's go to Add Media. And you'll notice I clicked my button right there, and I'll show you why in just a second. We've got a few things in our media library. Let's go ahead and put this picture here. That's a pretty good sized image there, so it usually will give us a choice down here to put the size. Medium is a very good one. The alignment, let's put it left, and we'll just link to the file. We could always change that if that picture meant something to send it to another URL. We could do that here, custom URL. But for right now, let's just insert that into our post. And you'll see that picture ended up in our post. Now let's update the post and see what we did here. We'll go over here to the page we had, and we'll refresh that screen after the editing has completed. And look at there. We just put a heading in there, and we added an image inside of our blog post. Now that's really, really good stuff too, but there's more we can do. Let's say we wanted to link to something, which is also important for search engine optimization. Links that are influential or go to sites that are widely used get picked up by search engine algorithms and generally give more credibility to your article because you're using credible links. Now, this is a link to another article. Now, let's say we wanted to create a hyperlink being an area where a reader could click and go to a website that's appropriate. So this is a link to another article. I have highlighted what I'm going to link from. You'll see a little chain link up here that is insert and edit link. Let's click on that. And we have to put the full URL in here, say, but let's link that to Dwysdom.com. And I want to open that link in a new window or tab to keep people on my site. Add the link, and let's update that and go see what we did. We'll go back here to our post, and once it's done, we'll refresh the screen. And you'll notice we have this is a link to another article with link to another article underlined, which is the default hyperlink setting in this theme. And you'll notice when we mouse over it and click on it, it takes us to the Dwysdom.com website. And that'll load itself here momentarily. We'll just X out of it. Now, we have added a blog post, we have published a blog post, we have updated or edited a blog post, we have added an image, and you can also do the same thing with video, and we'll teach you how to embed videos another time. We've created hyperlinks, we've added headings, and now let's make this easier for people to find. There may be categories, and we have all kinds of categories here. Maybe it's under news events, human resources. Who knows what this post is about? And we can add new categories as needed so people can find them. But this featured image down here is really interesting and really important for sharing on social media. So let's set a featured image for this post, and I'll show you what that can do for us. We'll go to our media library. We'll choose the exact same photo, and we'll set that as our featured image. And we'll update it. And what that'll do, and we'll refresh, you won't notice any difference here, other than it puts the featured image on top in some themes, this being one of them. Not really a critical feature, but some themes do have that in there. Now what this featured image will do when we copy and paste this particular address to our post into social media, if it's a social media that brings in images automatically, that featured image generally will be the image it shows. Now that's important, say with Facebook, where images draw more attention than just text. You can also pull that image into Twitter with the appropriate plugins for Twitter, but it's very, very helpful to have a featured image in your WordPress blog post. Thanks so much for watching this video on how to add, edit, publish, and hyperlink within a WordPress post. We'll come back another time with more tips. In the meantime, check out our homepage at Dwysdom.com. That's DWYSDOM.com, and check on the videos link. If you're a registered user of Dwysdom, you can see all of our tips. You can also go become a subscriber to our YouTube page, and that is linked on Dwysdom.com as well. Until later, this is Chad from Dwysdom.